Hello, Zoom. My name's Keith Mays. Uh, I'm back again. There's a few other things I want to talk about, discuss. Um, I know some of y'all probably don't know who Johnny Paycheck is, but for some of y'all that do, I know some of you, the ones that do, I know y'all have heard the song called Outlaw's Prayer. You know, he talks about in that song where he goes into church, uh, he had long hair and beard, boots, jeans, a button-up shirt, and all that. And he talks about the guy says, "Sir, I can't let you in with that beard and long hair and jeans and stuff on." But what he's talking about is the only way he could get in that church is if he didn't have long hair and beard and a suit and tie on. I want to tell you something, there is a lot of hypocrites in this world. And I'm not against Christian. I'm not knocking no denomination or anything like that. But me, myself, like John Paycheck says, I believe, it's just about what's in his heart, not his bank account, not what he owns, his appearances, and all that. I believe, like John Paycheck says, Jesus had a beard, long hair, sandals on his feet, so that he had his disciples, people followed him, people listened to him, so that I guess a lot of Christians, a lot of people forgot about that. But anyways, now on to bigger and better things. And I want to talk about tonight with you folks is, how can I say this? You know, you be going down the road, you got people that's flying, you got some that's doing speeding, you got some that drive slow as Christmas. And I believe that some people need to go back and retake their driving test. Because to me, some people don't know how to drive stuff. And what I'm trying to say is what I'm getting at. Is I don't be going down the road. I want to get over in another lane, driving down the interstate, the highway. And you got some people coming up beside you, flying, driving 90 miles an hour. And then you got some that's driving slow, it's like that. And it takes so long to get over because you got, like I said, some driving fast as hell, and you got some that's driving as slow as Christmas, and you got your in betweeners, and that right there ticks me off more than anything in this world. Now another, on the bigger, better things. I believe that the state of Alabama, there's a few things that we need more than anything. And I know some of y'all probably out there will agree with me. I believe that we should have, that gambling should be legalized because it'll help our education, better our schools, and everything else. Another thing is the legalization of marijuana. Okay, you got some states in this out here in the United States, some states, say for California, for example, pot is legalized out there. People's got a drug card. They got what they call a marijuana card, and they can go some places and get inside that. Okay, there's people here in the state of Alabama that's sick. It's like that. They got illnesses. It's like that. And doctors have proved over and over it's been tested, it's been checked, and everything else. marijuana, if used in the right way as a medication, can help a lot of people here in the state of Alabama. Now, the reason why we can't get gambling legalized in the state of Alabama and marijuana, because you've got too many Democrats, Republicans, and too many politicians like that that's against it. One thing to say, if the marijuana was legalized here in the state of Alabama, it would help out in a lot of ways. Our taxes on stuff wouldn't be so high. Uh, it could help out with education. The money could. It's like that. And the only way anybody could get any, if it was legalized, is they get a doctor saying, yes, they have this kind of illness or this kind of health problems like that. I recommend them to be put on this drug card so they can get marijuana. So that for medical uses and purposes only, not to get out here, get high and get stoned. Because, I mean, if you saw something about religion, alcohol legalized, tobacco's legalized, I mean, doctors write out prescriptions for painkillers and all this and that for their patients inside that. And yes, some people use painkillers the right way and some abuse it like that, I agree. But, something think about that. I'm just saying. Now let's talk about something else here. To me, a lot of things in this world, and what I don't understand, I watched some videos, I watched some documentaries, and I can't remember the guy's name, but he took some people that helped out in 9/11, the terrorist attack, went over to Cuba, got seen by a doctor, got their prescription, their medicine, a lot cheaper than they can here in the U.S. What's wrong with that dang picture? It's not that. I believe that however much something costs somewhere else and it's cheaper somewhere else, it should be the same price somewhere else. Here in America, we pay too much for a lot of things. One thing we pay a lot of, too much for, is our freedom. And what gets me is, wisdom, I believe that our law system is messed up. I feel like this, like the Bible says, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. And that's the way I feel that our law system should be. I feel like if a man rapes a child, it's like that, when he goes to jail, he ought to be raped himself. And I feel like this, if a person kills a person, that person ought to be killed too. They ought to, it is like this. For example, if someone walks up and shoots somebody right between the eyes, that person ought to be shot between the eyes and killed too. But, you know, I'll be like this. I'm not one to judge nobody. I'm not one to criticize, anything like that. But there's a lot of people going out in this world. I don't know about you, but I feel like our law system and a lot of our rights, our freedom, and everything. There's a lot of things screwed up in this world. And like I said, if a person beats somebody an inch of their life, that person ought to have the same thing done to them. But it's not, because we got too many Democrats, Republicans, politicians, too many laws, too many things screwed up in this world. A lot of wrong. But anyways, I just like speaking my mind, and I tell it like it is. You know, some people might not agree with the way I feel. Hey, everybody's got their own choices and opinions, just like I do. God bless. Good night. See you again soon. Good night, everybody.